seems to be working. I just took about a 6-minute video and it didn't record, so I guess this is take 2, so we'll give it a shot here. Anyways, we're here in the new studio. I'm gonna try and start giving you guys a little more video content instead of that blog type format, because like, who really wants to read anyways? So I'll just get right into it here. If you've read the blogs in the past, you know I'm a big fan of the Landmine, and then for my back days I'm a big fan of something called the Landmine Row, or maybe a meadow row. So I'm just going to show you how to do a couple variations of a Landmine row here. Basically, the Landmine is a tool that allows you to work on a pivot type system as opposed to directly against gravity. So it allows you to hit your muscle groups a little differently, and in the case of the Landmine row, it really helps you push a bigger weight than you could do with a conventional dumbbell. So the first one we're going to show you is called the Meadow Row, because it was invented by a guy named John Meadow, and for no real other reason. But basically, we're just going to line up with that bar coming out 90 degrees from our body there. We're going to grab the end of the bar there. It's going to be a 2-inch bar, so it's going to have you focus on your grip strength a little more, which is why I wore these kind of as a reminder that if you are getting into those bigger weights, it might be helpful to have a pair of straps to help you hold on. We want our back to fail, not our grip strength. So that's a good tool. Anyways, bar coming out 90 degrees, I'm going to get in a nice athletic stance. Right hand on right knee if I'm working the left side of my body. And away we go. We're just going to row that weight to kind of just under our pecs there. And away we go. And you're going to see I'm not swinging, I'm not swaying. I'm keeping pretty good structure throughout my core there. Also, one of the advantages about the Landmine row is the fact that as we get into those bigger weights, we can cheat a little bit within reason, just to get that weight to that point of the pinch. Basically, when we're working our back, your back's going to respond really well to that pinch at the end of the movement. And with the barbell being on a pivot like that, it makes that pinch a little more attainable than, say, using a 100-pound dumbbell directly against gravity. So, next variation we'll show you. This one's going to be your more conventional, just called a Landmine row. So you've probably all done the T-bar row where you get over the weight and you're going to do that row directly between your legs. This one we're actually going to be all on one side of the bar. And now we're going to be grabbing the inside of the bar, that skinny part, usually about a 28mm bar there. And we're going to grab there. And sometimes you can cross legs if that's more comfortable. I like to just go on the same leg there. And we're just going to row directly up into ourselves. Once again, strong form. I'd probably recommend using a smaller plate, maybe a whole bunch of 10s or some standard 25s instead of a bumper plate, because that was obviously hitting my chest. I wasn't getting that full pinch. So do that. And then the last variation we want to show you, similar to the first one, we're just going to roll our bench in there. And once again, coming out at 90 degrees. I'm going to need that bench closer. Coming out at 90 degrees there, we're going to grab that bar and we're going to row. This time I'm going to be a little more parallel to the ground as opposed to that first one, the meadow row, where you're kind of sitting at a 45. Now I'm parallel to the ground and I can row away just like that. Also going to help me keep my form by using the bench. Just a good variation. I really recommend trying all three and starting to implement all three. You're going to be able to lift quite a bit of weight, more so than your dumbbell row. Anyways, so that's the video. I'm going to try and keep it short and sweet for you. What a breath. Gotta do cardio. Gonna keep it short and sweet for you. If you like the content, please like it, please share it. Just helps me get a few more views, get out to the masses. So, thank you.